Oh, I was listening to some Bollywood music there. Some slutty Bollywood music. You know, I like that stuff. But I wanted to get on here and do a quick weekend read because, let's face it, these energies are just, they're what they are. They are dense, they are intense, creating a lot of suspense. You know, I just needed to get some, you know, rhyming in there, just make it a little poem, but I'm being lighthearted and I'm just, you know, being a little casual and fun because it's all we can do when some of these energies are so tough on us. I was talking about the void energy a little earlier in the week, and we're still sitting in a little bit of that void. Sorry for the reflection in my glasses. My eyes are feeling a little foggy. My vision is foggy, and I think that's very indicative of the fact that we can't really see clearly what's happening. Oop! Whoops. Anyways, for those of my Bollywood buffs, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with that song, but I'm sorry for the reflection, but I've really, you know, I'm having a hard time seeing things clearly, and I think that's a lot of us right now. I'm a little unkept because I've been resting. I haven't really been doing much because I just think it's about integrating the lessons, the signs and synchronicities that we're receiving, and giving ourselves an opportunity just to sit and be. That's what we need to do in these energies right now, right? And that's my suggestion to everybody. So I want to just get some advice out there, see what the cards are saying that we should focus on throughout the weekend, because the weekend is a time that we get to take a break from work. Oftentimes I think we can distract ourselves and really get some fun going, but I think a lot of us in the world right now aren't able to get out the way we want to, even though things are slowly opening back up. But this is an opportunity for us to replenish our energy, rest, rejuvenate, and really take care of ourselves. And a lot of the times that's exactly what we need in order to power through, okay? So let's see exactly what we need to work on this weekend. Now I'm using the White Witch Tarot. The White Witch Tarot is just the 22 major arcana cards in the tarot deck. It just doesn't include all the suits. But I want to just pull out the major things and the themes for the weekend that we need to pay attention to. And so I thought this deck was beautiful to get out. So let's see what 3 major things we need to focus on, or at least what the major themes are for the weekend. I like getting jumpers from the deck. Okay, we've got the Empress. You know, it normally doesn't take me so long to get a damn card out of the deck, but that just gives you an idea of how dense some of these energies are. Okay, we got the Judgment. No, we got Temperance. Temperance flipped back up. Oh. Okay, and I see the Star. The Star, I see that. I did kind of see the Devil pop up there, but we've got the Star. I have to tell you, the Star is popping out in every single one of my readings. You would have seen that the Star has made an appearance in a lot of my general collective readings that I've put out on the channel, but they've also been popping up on my personals, and this is Aquarius energy, but I'll get to that in a second. With the Empress, Temperance, and Stars in the mix here, just read these cards. I'm really seeing that this weekend is asking us to balance ourselves between the opportunities that we see ahead for ourselves and the healing that's required in order to get us there. And these are on opposing ends. You see the Temperance, the card of balance, is really sort of separating these two elements. You know, while the Empress is on one side of the scale, the Star is on the other side of the scale. All of this is on the scale of healing, by the way. And we've got the Temperance, which is sort of balancing these two aspects of what we see for ourselves, the opportunities that we want to birth for ourselves. There's desire here, there's want here, there's need here. There's also an energy of incubation. Like, that's the energy we're in right now, the void. You know what I'm saying? Consider the void the 9 months of pregnancy before the child is born. Let's say that, you know? I know sometimes a void, the word itself is so deep. It could be so dark. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know? But the void is frustrating and unsatisfying because we see so much that we want to do. We're just not seeing what we want in front of us to get us there. You know? It's a feeling. And I see that's exactly what the Empress is. It's that time of incubation. It's the 9 months of pregnancy. But, you know, pregnancy often involves pain. There's so many different things that women experience during that time. And when you're giving birth to that child, it's labor. You're in labor. You're pushing something out of your body. So just think of that process of healing, how you have to purge. And the Star is really indicative of that. But we're being asked to create some balance here. And I think the balance is I'm seeing it as a very Four of Swords kind of energy here tonight, where we're being asked to take a pause, to not work so hard. You know, when a woman is pregnant, her body is working in a biological manner, out of her control in many aspects, to create this child that she's going to give birth to. She can't rush that process. She can't make her child come in 5 months. You know, she has to wait the 9 months in order to have a healthy child. And we know that, you know, sometimes, you know, children can arrive early, and of course, you know, there's certain things that work in different ways for different people. But the idea is that we have to give the child enough time to form inside of a woman's body in order to be given birth to come out into the world. So the new opportunities that you see for yourself need to be given some time. That past reconnection that you're craving, the love of your life that you're waiting for, the project that's taking forever to get off the ground, the friendship that's in a tense moment that's really not finding some sort of balance. It all needs to be given some time, you know? All because you want something doesn't mean you should have it right away, okay? And oftentimes spirit doesn't work that way. You're going to receive things in divine timing at a moment when you're ready to receive it. So I'm being told that we need to give ourselves a break here. We need to stop trying so hard and allow the process to work itself. There's a lot of, even though these are very beautiful cards with the Empress, the Temperance, and the Star, the Temperance is almost telling me that there is resistance. All because you want something and it's a beautiful energy and you really want to give birth to it and you want to do everything possible. Just the act of you doing, overdoing, trying is resistance. You don't have to not want something to create resistance. The act of you just overdoing doesn't allow the natural state of the process to occur. And that itself can build an energy of resistance. I know it's kind of counterintuitive and it's kind of like an oxymoron in many ways, but the idea is don't try so hard. Let it happen on its own, okay? Now with the Star card, I also get Aquarius, and this is Aquarius energy in the deck, by the way, and we do have a full moon in Aquarius on July 23rd. So I do feel like a lot of our healing either will take place around that time and continue, or we're going to reach the pinnacle point of that healing, and a lot of clarity will come to us, because Aquarian energy is also about clarity. So rest, relax, rejuvenate is what I'm getting here. It's the theme for the weekend. So I want to pull some tarot, actually. I want to use the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. And see what sort of energies just popped up. We're getting the King of Pentacles. Yes, so it's about getting grounded in our power and knowing exactly what we want. But it's the knowing what we want and wanting what we want that's creating the resistance here. Staying grounded is what we're being asked to do. And staying grounded is taking a break. Understand that what you want is coming to you. That, you know, you can start working hard again on Monday, but take the time you need to rest. I also think when you start giving yourself rest, you might also say to yourself, wow, I've done everything I can. I just kind of need to let this thing play out. You know, let me just trust the other team members in my group to kind of get that project out of the way. Let me just trust all the team members at work and they'll all pull in their part. You know, I don't have to overdo everything for everybody. Stay grounded, be firm, be confident in the things that you want. They're happening for you. You know, I'm getting an energy that this is really speaking to those people who are really sort of overdoing it. Actually, when I'm doing that, I see the Sun here. I am pulling these cards in the upright, by the way. The Sun, this is Leo energy. Lord, the Sun just keeps coming out in all these readings too. But, you know, the Sun is shining so brightly, and the Sun is amongst all the other planets here in the cosmos. I'm also seeing, allow the universe to work for you. This is the universe in the card. This is kind of giving me the same message again. You know, be confident, trust, and believe that the universe has your back. With the Sun card, I do get Leo energy. You may be a Leo. Maybe you're working with a Leo at work, you're in love with a Leo, you want a Leo, whatever it is. It's Leo energy. Leo energy is about that confidence, you know, too. Like Leo energy is vibrant, it's fun, it's vivacious. It doesn't worry, it's the life of the party. You are the life of the party. You are the leader of that project. Trust and know that everything will work out the way it needs to. But with Leo, I'm also seeing that the upcoming Leo season will be very important. The Lion's Gate will be very important in this process of healing too. I'm also now getting the message that this is just not for the weekend. You know, use this weekend to get you going on this balanced journey between what you want and how you need to heal to get there. But allow it to unfold for you. This energy might just not be Saturday and Sunday. You know, this energy might be the entire month. This energy might be 2 or 3 months. Allow it. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Now, what are some potential blocks? I think the message is quite clear here for the weekend. What are some potential blocks here? Okay. 2 cards. Get the Page of Pentacles. And we get the 7 of Cups. So with the Page of Pentacles, so we have the Page, the King I got earlier, the Page I'm getting out here. The Page is a very youthful energy. With the King of Pentacles, I'm getting that we have to have faith. Don't allow yourself to dip into that immature lack of faith. You know, don't dip into a lack mentality. I'm not saying the page is an energy of lack, but it's a young energy. It needs to mature more. It needs to grow more. There's a lot more on its journey in order for it to reach a point of enlightenment and a point of security. But you are this person, and I think you're allowing lack mentality, insecurity, and maybe immaturity in certain ways to block you. This is very 3D, whereas I feel like the King is stepping into his spiritual path and is very grounded in what he knows and believes in his intuition. So with the Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you need to kind of drop some of that 3D, those 3D habits that are kind of blocking you. You know, don't get so over anxious. Don't get so nervous. Take a breath, take a step back, allow the process to work the way it needs to. A lot of the times when we start operating from a lack mentality, when we get anxious, when we get nervous, we get insecure, we want to do things to compensate, to make us feel better. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Just trust and believe. With the Seven of Cups, I also see a lot of distractions. I'm seeing this more speaking to the energy of allowing this process to occur. Sometimes the need to want to actively prepare and see things in the 3D and the want and desire of it, so you can feel like you're in control, is causing more illusions, and it's creating more chaos and confusion for you. Oftentimes when you are stepping into that low vibrational energy, you can stay there because you get confused and it just makes you keep running in the circle. But really, take a moment to take a step back. I mean, I've said it so many times. Take a step back, rest, rejuvenate, you know, relax. I can't say it any more than I have already, but I think the message is clear. Just allow things to happen the way they need to. If you start vibrating a little lower than you want, light a candle, take a bath, breathe, go out in nature. I mean, these pentacle energies are giving me a lot of nature vibes too. You know, go sit under a tree, hug a, the other day I hugged I'm not a branch. I hugged the trunk of a tree and I felt so grounded, you know, just get out in nature, soak up in the sun, allow yourself to be around nature and the birds. And, you know, that might allow you to gain some clarity around what it is that's causing confusion too. With the Seven of Cups, I almost feel like you're confused, but you don't always know what you're confused about. And I think it's stemming from a low vibrational energy of insecurity. So allow the universe to work in your favor. Don't overcompensate with the need for control, is what I'm saying here. And then you'll really allow yourself to step into this Empress energy and give birth to so much beauty, okay? And then with the Sun energy here, I'm seeing get out in the sun and prep yourself for Leo energy, which is going to be Leo season. Again, Leo season is going to be very fast forward movement. It's going to be lightning speed ahead. But as much as we're going to be moving fast, we're going to have to ground ourselves and balance ourselves and continue to heal ourselves while we're in this fast-paced action. So it's not about getting onto the horses and just riding to victory. No, while things might be happening fast, we need to be able to ground ourselves so we can survive the tides and really move through the changes that are coming to us too, right? And that's calling for us to rest. I'm almost now near the end of this reading, getting the call to tell you to start this process now, because you're going to need this level of grounding in order to survive some of the beautiful changes that are coming your way. Okay? Happy weekend.